welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bulls will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the USF Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The give is to Williams. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's talk for a second here about USF. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a connection. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Breaks into the open. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Fires to the big fella. And they get him down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Oh, a lot of space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brooks. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. And they can't make the play on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll send the back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pitch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Now he's looking into the middle. Already toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
South Florida, 14. North Texas, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. North Texas in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly. And
turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's blocked. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. In the red area, it's Foster. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. Make some noise.
Wants to throw on third down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Bulls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Throws for the tight end. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cooks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, and third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the ground, he's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At the 20, he's got space. Hits the crease. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Past the 30. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Running behind that left side. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Ward. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't connect on his first throw.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start this drive firing. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Ward. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, ready.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. North Texas will have to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive. So
Lofts one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Thanks to grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Quarterback running on the draw. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.